From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Steve Milton.
It's Friday, May 10th. This is Ticats Today, and I'm Steve Milton. I'm joined by a player we thought we might not see this year, but Ticats Nation is certainly glad we will. The sensation of last year's training camp was rookie Justin McGriff, the 6'6" receiver who was almost certain to make the 2023 Ticats, but just before training camp ended, he suffered a very serious off-field accident. There were some fears his career might even be over, but he's recovered and he'll be out there with the rookies this week. Justin and I discuss his accident, his adjustment to Canadian football, and how he sped up his high school and college education to get pro football into his life more quickly. That's a polar opposite to the path so many players choose. Justin, it's so great to see you back up on the field. 11 months ago this week, everybody was worried about your future in the game because you'd had an accident in training camp.
Yes,
Do you mind talking about that a little bit?
Yeah, no, I broke my tibial bone. Just crazy accident. No really hard feelings about it. Just wrong place, wrong time type deal. And it was pretty tough for me, being told at the end of everything, being that I had such a good camp and everything, just to be told I couldn't play football. So, it was tough, man. But at the end of the day, just blessed to be back out here, man. It's a blessing to be out here, and the time I did get back. So, I'm just appreciative for all that.
Now, Ticat Nation cares about every single player, and they care about their personal welfare. But they were very, very concerned because you had. Those in the know knew what kind of training camp that you had.
Sir.
You had an outstanding training camp last
sir.
year. Now, I'll point out, at that camp, you were the youngest American player.
Yes, sir.
You were also the tallest player by far. Now, I came out today, and there are 3 players just here today that are taller than you. You ever been in that situation where you've been the 4th or 5th, and by the time camp opens and 2 more veterans come in, you're going to be about the, 3 or 4 guys as tall as you or taller?
No, it was crazy to see to come back out, to see the height. The height has went up for sure, being that I was the tallest now that, I'm kind of feeling like a normal guy in the room. So, it's kind of crazy to see that, but it's also fun too, having guys at your size doing what I can do, all around the field. It just makes it fun to play all around.
Last year at this time, you talked a little bit about the struggles of coming. You came directly from Utah. You didn't go to an NFL camp, right?
I went strictly from college to here.
You came directly up here, and I remember talking to you. There was hard adjustments. You didn't seem like you're familiar with the waggle. You're familiar with how the defensive backs. What's the difference this time?
Well, now it's just I kind of know what I'm getting. I kind of know what I'm in now. Being that I was here for a while, I was able to get that experience, to get those reps, And now just coming back out here, it kind of feels like kind of deja vu when you get out there, doing the same routes, doing the same concepts, talking a little different lingo, but also in all, it's all the same. So, it's way more comfortable out here, and I feel like I could play faster now, being that I had that experience to get out there before my first year, and now coming back now, I feel way more comfortable than where I was at.
And this is your second training camp, and people forget that you're still very young. I mean, you're quite young. And I'm going to point out a couple of things about you. You chose, when you were in high school, to accelerate your high school. So you graduated high school at 17. Most people that think they might be headed on a pro football route do it the other way around. You did the same thing at college. You graduated, so that put you at a college grad at 22. Why did you accelerate that? Why did you decide to move your program ahead? Therefore, that would have made you one of the youngest guys, maybe the youngest at Utah.
I always believed of getting the experience, and my thing for me is just I know this game is always evolving. As you watch the game of football, it's evolving every day. And the thing about football, the best ability is availability. And I feel like if I'm available young, I can stay in this game way longer. So I wanted to accelerate my game. I took the extra time, I took the extra reps, I took the extra classes. So now when I'm at this point, being that I had the injury that I had, that I'm still fairly young to come back and still be, in beat with everybody else. Because, I'm not too far off, I'm not too old, I'm not too young either.
So why did you come directly here and not maybe hang around to see if the NFL would give you a shot on?
I like I said earlier, like I have high faith in God, and I have high faith in myself, and I believe that I could come out here and make a name for myself. So I wanted to take that chance and go ahead and get out there early and make a name for myself, being that and show some of these NFL teams that did miss out on me that this is a guy that they shouldn't have missed out on.
Do you still have NFL aspirations?
Yeah, of course. I always have NFL aspirations, but right now where I'm at, I just want to give all my all to the CFL. Being that, all the love and support that I got from just the fan, not even just my fan base, but different fans around Canada itself. It's been a lot of love and support here. So I want to give my all to this team. I want to give my all to this sport. And I want to give my all to this country, honestly.
We want to thank you, Justin, and thank you, listeners and viewers, for spending your time with us. Tune into tomorrow's episode as Ticat veterans begin to arrive at training camp. This has been Ticats Today, and I'm Steve Milton.
This has been Ticats Today with Steve Milton. Catch it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.